I have returned and we're going back to the Golden Idol. However, before anything else, I'm gonna do a little bit of a quick recheck of checking all the dates and times available to me. As in, was anything here? Yes. Yes, there was. So June 1977. There we go. June 1977, Oriel Toussaint. We know that name. Now. We didn't know it before, but now we have a connection for that name from the last time we were playing. He's fallen on rough times. Good man. He's recognizable. I didn't recognize him before, but he is. Okay. So that gives us a bit of context. So let's go over all the scenes we have had so far and see if I can point or pinpoint the dates of these events. His license dates to 1970, but I don't know how old it is. This scene I don't think provides us with a date, but that's okay. Because when we hop to here, into the newsflash scene, that was December 4th, 1977. So this is happening after the jailbreak and all of the other stuff. So, okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of research right now just to get myself a timeline for as far as I know. So that was open there. Do we have a current date? When is this taking place? Hold on. Maybe we do. It is at least December 11th. Or Pat. No, it's not yet December 11th, so he's not quite released yet. So we're in that 4th to 11th of December range. December 7th, okay. 1977. There we go. That's another point in time. So the construction site probably happens somewhere around there. Did we have a date? Got the case notes for 1977. July 14th. And from here, Luke Brown is found dead. Hold on. So that gives us quite a bit of context. So the chapter 1 all takes place in 1977. But then we jump back in time. I think here we figured out, was it 17th of August 74? (1974). And here we actually had Desanavari kills Arthur Blythe on 17th of August. Then we had the prison break. Did we have a date for the prison break too? I think we do, but I need to check. Yes, there we go. So 15 November 1973, Arthur Blythe escapes from prison. With the assistance of Tessa Navari. And there's this whole organization in the background as well. Also good doggo. Dog. Then we have the movie theater incident. There's the costume competition, but I'm not sure if we had a date or when exactly this took place. Does any of you have a piece of paper or something that has the actual date on it? I think this was a case where I wasn't quite sure what date this takes place in. But we did have some stuff here. Hold on. Because it has to take place after the jailbreak. There we go. So sometime between November 1973 and August 74, Arthur Blythe steals a crystal from the movie theater. And then lastly, we had the auction house, and I think that had an easily available date for it. August 13th. Arthur Blythe steals monkey statue for Tessa Navari. Okay. So all of that is now in order. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scenes covered. So now we have our next scenario. The machine. professor's doing something. Ignition. A dangerous technology is unleashed. I'm guessing something's on fire. Oh, no, not something. Someone is on fire. Right. He's very much on fire. So let's... There's a fingerprint. Oh, we're gonna fill in whose fingerprints are whose, okay. I really should have my reading glasses. You really should, sir. Reminder of OPIC's zero alcohol policy. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. No testing, waiting board approval, stay behind caution tape. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately, dress warm. Someone's been having whiskey. Okay, so Harmony Foundation and OPIC are related to each other. More fingerprints. Okay. It is June 18th. What year? I'm gonna guess 78, or maybe even later. How to make friends, keep them, and use them. It's good to have friends and use them. Cleaning supplies, a bag of cheesy corn chips. Ooh, I wish I had cheesy corn chips. Okay. Jack has had a warm jacket. Need both hands to complete circuit. High count activity. Structural elements provide support. No effect on operation. Dr. Westlake. Oh, we're in 75. No, we're not. This must be an old letter. Because otherwise... No, wait. It is 75. You can imagine that off screen from the car is this car-sized football just waiting to be bumped into. Yes, exactly. That's a fix here. So we're in 75. Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously and have taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that it is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. No further follow-up required. Okay. We're not taking alcoholism very seriously. So now we have a date. Crawley leadership training. Our seminars will activate your true potential, exposing you to a new blah 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 blah. Of course it does. We're just driving around the circle in those races, and then you could just... The guy who gets to the goal first, they get the ball. They get, like... It's a bit of a longer stretch to reach it, so you can take possession. But after that, they do, like, a sick flip. You just don't get to see that part, but trust me, it happens there. Alright. We know this name, I don't know the others yet. Well, he seems very happy about a man being on fire. Tons of lab notes. Device function unknown. Danger. Metals identified. High reactivity value. Doctor to Saint says partly marine origin. Yeah. That gives us the full name of Dr. Hussein. Fascinating. I think that's shut it down. Instant camera. Oh yeah, that has shut it down. Another... It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. Concerningly, we have almost all the words now. We have all the words now. Okay. So we got a bunch of symbols going on. Another fingerprint. Okay, so we need to figure out whose fingerprints are whose. Who's who, name-wise. I'm a little confused about the chronology of events here. Oh, I thought I discovered this already. Okay, hold on. Let's start to unpack here. Eugene now on janitorial duties. And they've been leaving cheesy prints around. I think. How do I even start to unfold this? Well, okay, somebody's left a blue inky fingerprint. Can we find anyone who has a blue inky finger? I don't see anyone with such. Did we have something like that here? Am I expected to actually, like, identify the fingerprints based on shape? It's terrifying. Is that supposed to be Cheeto dust? It could be. Marie and Tim stop bickering. That's got a little red triangle on the left and a little triangle pointing up on the right side. Doesn't tell us a whole lot. Extra physical laboratory access card. Hold on. Yeah, okay, this confirms it, because this guy doesn't have an access card. Eugene was put on janitorial duties, and I thought somewhere mentioned that his access card had been revoked. So that's Eugene. I think that leaves us with Jack here, because Jack is supposed to be cleaning the glassware. Then this would have to be Jack, because if he's been cleaning the glassware, that puts his prints there. Eugene was demoted to janitorial duties, so it makes sense that he's got the cheesy snacks, and therefore he's been leaving the cheesy prints. I need last names. I need to find last names now. Dr. Novak. Could be Jack Novak for all I know, or it could be Marie Novak. She doesn't have a lab coat on, but she has an access card, so she's a member of the team. Do I have any other names? Someone should really put that man out. Mr. Marmot's relegated, laboratory access revoked. There we go. We have the last name for Eugene, Marmot. No testing before board approval. Danger potentially high. MW. Marie Westlake. So she's the head of this whole thing. And that should leave us with only one male first name. Eugene is spoken for. Jack is spoken for. Nathan is not, so let's say that this guy is Nathan. So that leaves us with only the last names that are not used yet. So we have Novak, Spender, Hoyle. Eugene is used, Toussaint is used, Jack is used, Marie, Marmot, Nathan, Tim, Oriel, and Westlake. Okay, so these three last names are the ones we're figuring out now. Let's see if I can find something that points to them. So let's go back to here. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. Did I even have a Reynolds? No. Okay. Well, that gives us a fingerprint as well. So that would be Oriel Hussein. I don't think anybody else has been messing with his glasses. Here's Jack. But I don't know his last name yet. Yeah, that's going to be an issue if I can't figure those out. Dr. Westlake. Nathan Hoyle. There we go. Well, that just leaves with the Novak and Spender. Do I have a point to those? We courteously remind you that it's inappropriate to publicly accuse direct superior of workplace intoxication, Mr. Spender. So Tim Spender, if he's the superior, then that makes sense. And that leaves with Jack Novak. Boom! Got him. Okay. That should allow us to more easily put together this part. That fingerprint was here on the door, right? Yeah, so that's Nathan Hoyle's prints. blueprint belongs to who? I'm assuming all these prints are different. They look different to me, at least. It's got a swirly top and then 2 triangles on the bottom corners. But I don't know... Off? What's off, Rusty? Or was that an old message that I missed before? Oh yeah, we need to figure out the fingerprints to confirm who's who there. So let's get to this. Wait, hold on. The argument being had... I saw you touch the machine. So one of these prints is belonging to this guy. I'm gonna guess it's this then, Tim Spender. So is it Oriel then who had that? Hard to say. He's already represented here. Who's not? Marie herself? How was I supposed to determine that, though? Nothing about her, as far as I can see. Or was there something in her cabinet? This isn't even using the blue pen. This isn't using the blue pen. Well, how was I supposed to determine that outside of guesswork? This? Is this supposed to be the blue pin? So she's been putting up these... Oh, yeah, okay, probably. Okay. So that should allow us to figure out the prints. So Eugene was the one with the cheesy prints. This would be Jack's print on the right. He went touchy-touchy on the machine there. And this would look like Oriel's prints here. No. Okay. I mean, we know this is correct, right? That's Tim, definitely. That print seems to match perfectly to Jack. So that I'm pretty confident about. This does have the downward triangle of Oriel's print. Is it the right kind of swirl, though? Or is that Eugene as well? It is. It just has a similar triangle on the bottom, but Eugene's print also has that kind of thing. So he's touched that first, then had a Cheeto to get the dust on his finger, and then pushed the button there. And the lines are different. Yeah, I was just looking at that as well. It says the swirl is differently shaped. So there was more to that. Okay, so we should be able to make up the events now. And figure out what happened here. And then we get to the story. So... Marie Westlake's team worked to... reconstruct the... What are we actually? The device? I don't know what the device is exactly. It seems to be kind of trying to replicate the function of the golden statue, the golden idol from the first game. After performing tests without approval, Eugene Marmot had his access card revoked. On the day of the board inspection, the device was activated to allow Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender to follow, enter, reconstruct, touch. No, that doesn't seem right. I'm not sure how to interpret this. On the day of the board inspection, this is the board inspection day, the device was activated. Could we be doing something else? The whiskey was drank. I think we're still doing... The device was activated to allow... Is it to follow? This seems like the wrong term for this, but I can't really think of anything else. This gave... I'm not sure what the sentence is doing. I don't understand it. This gave someone the something to something them in. I would say approval to follow them in. I don't know. This doesn't feel right. This whole sentence here feels off to me. What is the last part then? When someone used the... Oh, hold on. I think here's kind of what we're looking for. So when Eugene Marmot used one hand to touch the he caught fire. That's what we know happened at the end. He used one hand to touch the device, controls of the device. He used both hands, not one hand. He used both hands at the same time. That's why he's got two prints on it. He used both hands to touch the controls of the device. It activated, and he caught fire. So far, so good. This middle sentence is what I'm struggling to understand. I think this is the day of the board inspection. The device was either activated or reconstructed. To allow Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spencer, the leaders, to follow. That doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know what else it would be. Hold on. Oh wait, it's not the device activated. The lab was unlocked to allow Nathan Doyle and Tim Spencer to enter. That was the access card part. They had to disengage the lock because they don't have... Yeah, to enter. This gave someone... someone the something to follow them in. Who got the opportunity to follow them in? It's either Eugene or Oriel, basically. It's Eugene, so he snuck in and messed up again and caught fire. Cool. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, he followed the OPIC board members inside and used the device once more and set himself on fire. That's what happens when you try to do science. We might have to come back here to check on the names of, like, relevant and key people. Okay. Hats. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we've finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for Emotion Studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make it clear that while she and I have our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tezza's penchant for frisky and wild spending. Okay, hold on. So... at this point, they've discarded Tezza. Interesting.